This is Pokling 888 Telemetrading Daily Market Research and Data Analysis. It's holiday in the Philippines, so market is currently closed. This is the latest on Forex. For US dollar, the dollar index hovered around 96 at the end of December, close to the lowest level in 4 weeks, but it is still set for a 7% gain in 2021. While the offshore yuan was flat around 6.37 per US dollar in holiday thin trading. Then the Australian dollar held above 0.72 US dollar. Then the Japanese yen touched a 4-week low of 115.03, while the New Zealand dollar held above 0.68 US dollar. And the Philippine peso traded at 51.03 on Thursday. And here are the updates on commodities. For gold price, the gold stabilized around the 1,800 US dollars per ounce level on Thursday, while the crude oil futures firmed up above 76 US dollars a barrel, while the Brent crude futures firmed up above 79 US dollars also a barrel. And the natural gas, it futures traded close to 4-week highs of 4 US dollars per million British thermal units at the end of 2021. And these are the latest on stock market. In US, the US stock futures were little changed on Thursday after the Dow and the S&P 500 closed at new records in the previous session amid a thinly traded final week of 2021. Dow Jones and S&P 500 futures were mostly unchanged, while Nasdaq 100 futures fell about 0.2%. During regular trading on Wednesday, the S&P 500 advanced 0.14% to its 70th record close of the year. The Dow also rose 0.25%, its first record close since November, while the Nasdaq Composite declined 0.1%. So far in the year, the S&P 500 is up 27.6%, the Nasdaq with 22.3%, and the Dow Jones with 19.2%. While in New Zealand, the NZX 50 index jumped 0.78% to make a 7-week high close at 13,041 on Thursday, tracking gains from global peers as investors shrugged off reports of the first community exposure from Omicron in New Zealand. The biggest index advancers were Vista with 4.37%, ScalarUp with 3.22%, Mainfred with 2.88%, Heartland Group with 2.86%, and Scales with 2.71%. In United Kingdom, the FTSE 100 stock futures were mostly flat on Thursday after rising 0.7% to a 21-month high of 7,421 on Wednesday's return to trading, as investors remain largely optimistic that the Omicron variant will have little impact on the global recovery. On the data front, traders digested a faster than expected 1% rise in UK nationwide home prices, with a typical housing unit at a record of £254,822, 16% higher than the pre-pandemic levels. While in China, the Shanghai Composite rose 0.8% toward 3,625, and the Shenzhen Component jumped 1% to 14,805 on Thursday, as mainland stocks attempted to rebound from sell-offs driven by extended lockdowns in northern China. Consumer-related and technology stocks led the market rebound, with gains from Quetzal Mutai 1.1%, East Money with 2.7%, Longi Green Technology with 1.5%, AECC Aviation 5.7%, and GigaDevice Semiconductor with 5.6%, among others. The Shanghai Composite and Shenzhen Component Indices are set to end the year up by 4% and 2% respectively. In France, the CAC 40 index rebounded 0.2% to trade around 7,180 level on Thursday. While in Japan, the Nikkei 225 index rose 4.91% to 28,792, and the broader topics index advanced 10.4% to 1,992 in 2021, marking their highest annual gain since 1989. While in Europe, European stock markets were mostly choppy on the second last trading session of 2021 amid thin trading volumes after the Santa Claus rally came to an early stop on Wednesday. Germany's DAX is seen within reach of a 5-week high hit Tuesday, while France's CAC 40 will open close to all-time highs and the UK's FTSE around 22-month highs, reflecting the upbeat market sentiment at the end of the year as traders bet the Omicron variant won't derail the global recovery. In Australia, the S&P or ASX 200 index rose 0.05% to close at 7,513 on Thursday as gains in Australian miners offset losses in technology stocks. Australian miners supported the market with gains from BHP Group 0.85%, Pilbara Minerals with 1.89%, Lynas Rare Earth with 1.28%, Mineral Resources with 2.38%, and Syra Resources with 6.82%. As 2021 draws to a close, the benchmark index is set to add nearly 14% this year and reverse losses from the pandemic-battered 2020, boosted by record low interest rates and monetary stimulus. And here are the latest on bonds. In US, the yield on the benchmark 10-year Treasury note hovered around 1.5% in the end of December. While in United Kingdom, the bond rose to 1%. In Japan, it increased to a 4-week high of 0.071% on the final trading day before the 4-day New Year holiday. While in Germany, it increased to an 8-week high of 0.355%. And in France, the yield increased to a 5-week high of 0.155%. And this is Emmy from Philippines reporting. Thank you very much and Happy New Year, everyone.